Many people believe that the day in a wildlife vet's life is full of jam-packed action from morning until night. But actually, the reality is very different. And the rhythms of our life are not that different to the rhythms of the natural world around us. Yes, the variety in our day can be absolutely magnificent. But most days we are spending our time integrating what we do with the roles of the people around us in a very complicated web of conservation effort, because the life that we live is very complicated, and the role that we fulfill as vets is not all about darting and handling animals. Quite often we are involved with teams that are looking at our whole ecosystem and how important it is to keep it alive and sustainable and present for future generations to enjoy. So we believe our role is just one small piece of a team that works with passion and dedication in all spheres of conservation and all spheres of the community, not just animals, but people as well. And as we go about our day, we do not take for granted just how privileged we are to be a part of that team. Sometimes to be the responsible part of that team, but other times just to be a very humble and lowly part of that team, who work day and night to preserve the best of what this planet has and what we need to survive and to sustain ourselves into the next generations. I'm sure you have often heard it said that we do not inherit this world from our ancestors, but we borrow it from our children. And so the responsibility of keeping what this world has for us, what this world blesses us with, alive, and so that our future generations can live comfortable, healthy, happy lives on this planet. That is something that we have to actively sustain. It's not something that just happens by itself, because humans are so plentiful now that we actually have to hold back the tide of humanity to sustain the environment that we need to survive on. So as we acknowledge just how little we know and just how important it is to learn from each other, share knowledge with people from all over this planet, and try and improve on the way we do things, it is important that we are ready for those moments in our lives where sometimes we have to slow down seconds into milliseconds so that we can be the best that we can possibly be for the animals that are in our care. So I'm just going to talk you through one of the procedures that we did recently. This was a lion relocation on Amakhala. The purpose of this procedure was a genetic exchange between this game reserve and one of the neighbors. In fact, when a lion goes to sleep in a very cramped space like this, it becomes very awkward and slightly dangerous to be in these situations. There are moments sometimes when the lion wakes up in a very cramped space, such as this one, the sort of thing that nightmares are made of. Hopefully she goes away from you in the right direction and not in the direction of your team. Difficult to convey just how steep this place was and how hard it was to pull her back up this really steep slope in big, dense brush to a place where we could actually put on perspective. Move closer towards the rest of the team, the crates that we're waiting to load them. By the time we got out of this steep incline, we were sweating and exhausted.
1, 2, 3. Okay, what do you want to do?
You gotta get out. Go, go, go. First.
So eventually we got onto level ground, and it's the first time you can really begin to monitor this anesthetic carefully, make sure that her blood oxygen levels are good, the breathing is nice and deep.
So did we mess up
when
the one
you
blood
work
tube?
with a lot of people like this, what you don't want is for a lioness to suddenly wake up in the middle of the procedure. While they are down, we give them antibiotic injections as a prophylaxis. We boost them with vitamins, we take blood samples, sometimes we do DNA samples too, and then it just gives us a chance to check them over physically, make sure there are no obvious issues with them, and then it's time to load them into these cat boxes, slightly bigger than the domestic cat boxes. And once they're in there, the worst job is to be the person inside this box, but once they're in there, pull the stretcher out and we reverse them. And this drug takes about 15 to 20 minutes for the lions to wake up inside of their box, and then from there they get moved to their next destination, which in this case was less than an hour away. While in transit, we make sure that they wake up sufficiently to be able to look after themselves inside there, that they don't obstruct their airways. We try and keep them as drunk and sedated as possible, which means sometimes when they come out the other end they're also very dopey and slightly off balance, but they soon find their feet. And we go home and have a good night's sleep. And with any luck, we don't have any nightmares about cats waking up and pouncing on us.